We are Reina and Luna, and we'll be introducing you to trigonometry today. So moving on to the first slide, you have to learn how to convert between degrees and radians. Radians are usually expressed by using pi, and 1 pi radian is equal to 180 degrees. So how to convert between the two? So if you're given a certain number of degrees, you want to multiply that by pi over 180 degrees. If you have a certain number of radians that you're given, you want to multiply that by 180 degrees over pi. You have to learn how to be able to smoothly switch between the two units. And these are the symbols that are used for trigonometry. So sin, which is short for sine, for instance. So if you look at the right, you have cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So if you have 1 over sine, then you end up with cosecant. The same is for secant. It is the reciprocal of cosine. And the same is for tangent values. So moving on to the unit circle. So by using the unit circle, you're able to find out what the x values and y values equal. The x coordinates equal the cosine values, and the y coordinates equal the sine values. So if you look at the chart, you can see that both degrees and radians are used, such as 90 degrees, which is expressed as pi over 2 as well. But radians, however, are regarded as the main format for describing the angles, so you want to be able to switch from degrees to radians quickly and efficiently.
You need to memorize this unit circle. If you don't, then at least you are required to memorize sine, cosine, and tangent value when the angles are in 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90 degrees. In 0 degrees, sine is 0, cosine is 1, and tangent is also 0. When angles are 30 degrees, which is also pi over 6, sine values is always 1 over 2, cosine values are always root 3 over 2, and tangent is always root 3 over 3. When it is 45 degrees, this is at least the easiest one that you can memorize, that sine and cosine both are root 2 over 2, but tangent is always 1 when it is 45 degrees or pi over 4. And in 60 degrees, which is pi over 3, sine is always root 3 over 2, cosine is 1 over 2, and tangent value is root 3. Lastly, in 90 degrees, which is pi over 2, sine is 1, cosine is 0, and tangent is undefined. Also, there are some specific patterns in between these trigonometry. So if you can analyze this pattern, if you can find this, it will really help you in your future.
I will next be introducing SOHCAHTOA. So it's a ratio that you want. It's an acronym that you want to use to memorize how to find the sine, cosine, and tangent values of angles. So first of all, angles are expressed as the Greek symbol theta. If you look at the first part, sine A equals opposite side over hypotenuse. So the opposite side and hypotenuse you have to figure them out based on the angle that you're given. So the SOH in SO is short for sine, which is equal to opposite side, short as O, over hypotenuse, which is shortened as H. The same is for cosine and tangent values.
Now, we'll try this simple question. You can solve this based on the knowledge you gained today. You may pause the video and try this one first. Okay, you should first identify what trig you should apply in this case. Think of SOHCAHTOA. Yes, we should use sine because sine is opposite over hypotenuse. By this diagram, we can know that we're looking for the opposite of 60 degrees, which is x value, and the hypotenuse is 20. By using the ratio opposite over hypotenuse, we can create an equation. Sine 60 is equals to x over 20. Then, we can exclude x value by multiplying 20 with sine 60. Now, we can know the x value by either calculating it with your calculator or by your hand. This is how you can solve this by your hand. As you know, sine 60 is equal to root 3 over 2, according to a unit circle that we just taught you previously. Therefore, by multiplying root 3 over 2 and 20, we can get x value, which is 10 root 3. Not only in this way, we can also solve this in another way, but simpler. In order to do this, you should memorize two other ratios of the special triangles. The sides of a 30, 60, 90 triangles are at the ratio of 1 to root 3 to 2, and the sides of a 45, 45, 90 degrees triangles are at the ratio of 1 to root 2. Also, you should know Pythagorean theorem, which is a to the second power plus b to the second power equals to c to the second power. The previous question showed us the diagram of a right triangle with sides of 30, 60, 90 degrees. This means it has a ratio of 1 to root 3 to 2. By knowing this, we can easily get 10 root 3 for x value because the ratio of x to 20 should be root 3 to 2. Thank you for watching, and please search for other helpful videos on our website. Thank you.